When the CEO went to a five-star hotel for dinner, he saw a boy. He was so poor that he did not have money for food, but he was asking for a shoe cleaning kit. The CEO bent down and asked what he would do with the kit. The boy said he would do less than that and wanted $100. The CEO pretended that it was expensive and started to leave, but the boy stopped him and told him that he had seen the wholesale market of the city, and 100 was the lowest price. Then he showed the $30 he had left and said that he only wanted 70 more. The boy's honesty impressed the CEO. He gave him $70 on the condition that he would stay in the city for only 5 days and would have to return the $70 with interest in 5 days. The boy accepted without hesitation. While leaving, the CEO gave him the little yellow duck that he was going to give to his daughter and told him to keep trying. The CEO did not know that this gift would change his fate. After a few days, the boy recovered his capital through his hard work and returned to the hotel on time as decided, but the CEO was not seen. He vowed that one day he would find him. 20 years later, the same boy became a billionaire. Not only did he create an electric car brand, but he also did not forget the promise he had made. He publicly told the media that he was looking for his mentor. Meanwhile, the CEO's company was on the verge of bankruptcy. Workers were demanding wages outside the building, and the crisis of funding could destroy decades of effort. The CEO decided to meet the billionaire in the hope of getting an investment. When he reached the company, his car collided with a luxury vehicle that was fighting over parking. The woman in the car pulled him out roughly, and he recognized her as the same woman who was fired years ago for embezzling funds. She had now become the billionaire's assistant and was showing off her position. She ordered him to pay for the damages and kneel down. The CEO realized that the woman was smelling of alcohol. Suddenly, she pushed him to the ground and walked away. Then the billionaire came down. To hide the truth, he asked the guards to press him under the car and accused the CEO of intentionally causing the collision. The billionaire also smelled alcohol and asked the woman, but she lied and blamed the CEO for losing control. The CEO believed his colleague and canceled the collaboration. The frustrated CEO tried to contact the billionaire, but the woman took advantage of the situation by hanging up the phone and defaming him. She said that their company had a bad reputation, they did not pay salaries or loans, and alleged that the CEO had assaulted her. This defamation infuriated the billionaire, and he threatened to ban the company from the industry. The news spread. Partners canceled contracts, creditors and employees gathered, and the CEO fainted. Shareholders followed him to the hospital to save their capital so that the company could be saved. CEO, he still wanted to talk to the billionaire. Despite the guard's warning, he entered the tender meeting. The same woman suddenly came there and poured red wine on him. The embarrassed CEO apologized and pleaded with the billionaire to resolve the matter. The woman forced him to kneel down and said with a cold laugh that only by kneeling down would she be able to meet the billionaire. The CEO had no choice. The woman asked the guards to throw him out. At that very moment, the meeting started and big companies were bidding. The billionaire was thinking about his old friend and publicly promised that whoever finds him will become a permanent partner of his group. The man had already been taken out, and when the door was being closed, the billionaire saw him.